Hello, everybody. I'm back. So there was not a it just kept going after the last part. So I had a vision. Karth introduced himself, and that's really all that happened. So I'm Karth. I'm one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember? The one on the communicator. I remember. Where am I? How did I get here? I'm Ezra Cruz, by the way.
Out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. You're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet Taris. I got pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my
You don't
life.
have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on the floor.
I understand
There is no
every
way the
alien
Republic will
language.
be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
He's fighting
did
back.
more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Okay, well, that's just in the way right now. God. How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important? If Basila's a Jedi, she could probably look after herself. How do we even know if Basila is still alive? I'll keep asking questions for right now.
Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Basila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So what do you suggest we do
Bastila
next?
Need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Okay. Any idea where we should start looking?
Around, there are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared. It won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to ask some
I'll tell you
questions.
whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
So, yeah, okay. These are all important.
About Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Jedi?
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Basila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds. Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with their support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me more about this planet?
Once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. That was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
That is convenient, thank you. I'd like to know more about you.
Want to know more about me? I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
I wonder if he says something different if I play as the other classes. I don't really remember. Ooh, med packs and computer spikes. Thank you for those. I need more. I don't have anything that I can customize, do I? First of all... okay. Journal. Search for Bastila. Taris. Planetary information. Got short swords, prototype vibra blade, blaster pistol, ion blaster, adrenal stamina, adrenal strength. My strength's always been with melee weapons. I have nothing in any of these slots. Alright. And what all do I... God, that's really low. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix my mouse. I'll be right back. Alright, that seems to have done it. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party member you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take Karth. Alright, let's go.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Troll here just yesterday and they found nothing. Why you Sith keep bothering us? You suck worse than me with a blaster.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
That was a quick jump. Okay. Let me just, okay, I am just terrible with every weapon. Alright, level up. Ooh. I seem to be a bit lower than I was before. Won't somebody come looking for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies. I'll move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw off the Sith. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Yeah, my thing's a bit low. Okay. Blast rifle, frag grenade, poison grenade, adrenal strength, adrenal stamina, get items. Oh man, you took a beating. Sorry, buddy. Security.
No problem. Got it.
It is no problem. Hello, you.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no
Investigating
excuse.
the area.
You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me.
Right sort. When I cut Holden,
Persuasion
it was
is
also
always
embarrassed
the
him in front of
best.
His friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to him for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
I want to ask some
can't help you there.
questions.
Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Alright, well, I'll be going now. Yeah, okay, that fixed my mouse. That's good. I'm gonna rob you. Medpack parts and credits. Thank you, and she has no problem with that. I know I have a level up down there, but... Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name's Laram, by the way. Pleased to meet you. My name's Ezric. Looks like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high tech. Yeah, I know all about them. You want to see what I have in stock? Why do you have a kiosk set up here? You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part, it's only humans. No self-respecting upper city human will want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. You're shinier than I remember. You look slimy. It's weird. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities, living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The Taris authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. Few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? Yeah, sure. Okay. Military combat suit. I'm just short of that. You said you had some vibro blades, vibro sword. Energy shield. That's expensive. Sound dampening unit. Stealth generator. Yeah, I can always just get a stealth generator. I don't have to worry about stealth too much, because stealth generators just increase it to max. Can't sell that. Parts. I don't need you. Prototype vibroblade can be updated. Sell. I am no good with pistols. All of mine will go into blaster rifles, so... At least you don't have a limit on how many credits you have. Show buy list. I have 310 now. Defense bonus 5. Max dexterity bonus plus 4. Defense bonus 6. And max dexterity +3. I'm wearing the combat suit right now. Light battle armor. That's... okay. The light battle armor, I think, is the best one that he has. And how much was the energy shield? 154? I don't need a shield right now. I can always come back. Light repeating blaster, blaster rifle, 1 to 8, 28 meters. Ah, that's expensive though. Damn it. Okay. For now, let's buy some armor. Maintenance droid. Those I can't open.
No problem. Got it.
Don't harm me, just take what you want, I won't stop you. Alright, since you offered. You were so nice to just offer your entire livelihood to me. Upper City, let's explore the apartments a little bit more. I'm not gonna bash anything in, I still have a level up. Mr. Athorian, please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. We'll see about that. Just a common cat burglar, really. This pile of parts. There's nothing in here. Okay. Twi'lek.
No problem.
I fall into the Twi'lek camp of how to pronounce that word. I don't say Twi'lek. I've always said Twi'lek. Getting a lot of med packs and credits. That's useful. Alright, unlock the rest of this map. Hello, janitor person. And that's my apartment. Okay. Hey, buddy. Alright, man, I didn't go anywhere. I've just been talking to people this whole time. So, before I go into the upper city, I am going to level up skills. And yeah, I'll give it a couple extra minutes just because okay. Yeah, I took like a minute to fix everything, so I'll go an extra 2. Security, treat injury. I'll go for treat injury. Feats. +1 skill point bonus to persuade, awareness, and treat injury. +1 skill point bonus to both demolitions and stealth. Repair, security, and computer use. Description. I can't go to stage 2. Blaster rifles. Melee weapons. Unarmed. Vitality point for every level. Every time they level up is retroactive for the levels previously gained. Man, that actually could be very useful. Characters that focus on using single one-handed weapons in battle gain +1 to attack and +1 to defense due to the efficiency of this form of combat. This applies to both ranged and melee weapons. So, that'll increase my blaster pistols and my sword. Right now, I'm gonna do empathy for right now. And then close. I had to change my aspect ratio, which, yeah, everything's fixed now. It's just a bit off, so now the bottom of my screen is cut off a little bit. Journal entry added. Let's read the journal and then rapid transit system. Knights of the Old Republic has a rapid transit system to allow you to move quickly through the game. You can access the rapid transit system through your map screen. On the map screen, you will see a button that says Return to Hideout. In non-action areas, you can use this button to instantly transport you back to the apartment complex where your base is located. In some action areas, this button will be disabled. While in the apartment complex, the button on the map screen will read Transit Back. Okay. And Dia's Bounty. Alright, and that is where I'm going to call it for today. And I will see you all in the next episode. Later.